Hi, and welcome to Crafts with Ash DIY and Decor. My name's Ashley, and today I am so excited to introduce to you Hiipoo water slides and transfer iron-on. I have teamed up with them to bring you some fun and festive kitchen decor ideas for this Christmas season. First, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that little notification bell so you can get notified anytime I upload a new video. Also, don't forget to click the drop-down menu and click all so you're notified about all notifications. Alright, so today I am bringing you some fun DIYs by using the Hiipoo transfer paper and the water slide decal paper. Now, Hiipoo is super easy to use. They have a wide variety of different items. You can do sublimation, heat transfers, and the water slide decals. This is a great alternative to a cutting machine if you don't have one. The only thing you have to have is an inkjet printer and some of their products, and you are ready to craft. They do have an Amazon store, so of course I'm going to have the link down in my description box below, so make sure to check them out because I'm telling you, they will not disappoint. I had so much fun making all these DIYs, so let's hop right into it. Okay, so I got my Hiipoo water slide decal paper and the fabric, the iron-on, and the company sent these to me to try and review. They sent it from Amazon, so they do have an Amazon store. So I'm gonna go ahead and open each one and I'll show you what's in each. So this is the transfer paper. Now it says for dark fabric, but I've heard that you could actually use it on any fabric. I think they just think it works better, but honestly, I'm gonna try some lighter ones, so we're gonna see. So it's really easy. It comes with 10 sheets of this transfer paper like that, and then it comes with 2 of these grease-proof papers, and this is kind of like what you put on top to iron, and then it comes with an adhesive polyester film. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that's for, but I am going to figure it out. All right, so that's the transfer paper to do the iron on. And then this is just the regular water slide decal paper, and there's 20 sheets of that. And you just need an inkjet printer to do both. And I'm gonna take you through the steps on how I created some really fun Christmas kitchen DIYs. So, of course, the first thing you're going to need to do is find some images that you like. And so I just went to Google. I typed in Christmas clip art or Christmas cookie clip art, Santa clip art, whatever. And then you're going to right click, you're going to copy your image. Now, I just pasted it into Pages on my Mac, but you can, paste it into a Word document. And then you can also arrange all the images on one paper so you don't waste a lot of your transfer paper. Now these are going to be the iron-on transfers. We're going to do those first, and then you can also size down your image to whatever size you need. And then once you go to print, you're going to make sure that it's in color, and then I also unclick the print page background because I don't want the background. I just want the image itself. And then you can print. So to load your printer, you do have to know how your printer prints and which side it prints on. So for the iron-on transfer paper, there's like a blue grid on one side and then it's shiny on the other. You want to make sure that it prints on the shiny side. So for this printer, I had to face it up, and now I'm going to print off my images. Now again, I just got these from Google, but watch for copyright. Of course, we don't want to take anybody else's artwork. So now we're up in the craft room, and I'm going to use this cute little mini iron. This did not come from Hiipoo. This is just something I purchased from Amazon, and I think it is so cute. It's pink. It was so easy to use, and it gets very hot. So this is perfect for situations like this where you don't want to get out a big iron. So I can also have that link in the description box below as well. So the first DIY we're going to make with the transfer paper is a kitchen towel. So I found this flour sack towel from the Dollar Tree. So all I'm simply going to do is cut out my design. Now you want to make sure to cut out as close to the design as possible because all of that will show. So you kind of want to make your cutting look pretty too, if that makes sense. because you will see the outline. And if you can, try to find an image with the same background color as whatever you're going to be ironing on. So this has like that white color, so I got a white towel to iron it on. So after it's all cut out, you're going to peel off that blue grid paper. You're going to position it on your fabric. You're going to put that little grease sheet, over it. Wait 2 minutes. Now that was sped up. And then that's it. It was ironed on. So now we're going to go ahead and do another one, and we're going to make oven mitts. So I just cut out some images. Again, I'm cutting really, really close to the image. And then you're going to position them on whatever you're going to make. Put that little sheet over it. Wait 2 minutes. And for me, I say, Alexa, set the alarm for 2 minutes, because the my Echo Dot is in my craft room. So it's really nice, because then you don't have to sit there and like kind of forget about it, or, count yourself. So yep, just pull off that blue grid paper, position it. And then, like I said, put that little sheet over it, wait 2 minutes, and it's done. So there are so many options for this. Like, the possibilities are endless. Think of Christmas presents, and you could probably personalize these and make them using like your child's picture. You could transfer them on a plate or a blanket or a pillow, or just something fun to give for Christmas. These would make good grandma gifts. I know that my grandma loves anything homemade or anything like this, and she appreciates the work that goes into it. So just start thinking ahead and think of anything you can make, because like I said, the possibilities are endless. So I'm just going to go through and show you a bunch of fabric iron-on transfers that I made. Like, we have this oven mitt right here, and it's so cute. It has a little snowman and gingerbread man. How cute is that set? Then I actually flipped over that other oven mitt, and I'm going to put this cute little decal on it. Now, I almost forgot to peel off that blue grid paper, so you definitely want to do that and then position it down. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to my YouTube channel. If you're new, thank you so much for choosing to stop by today. I truly hope that you love what you see, and hey, stick around with me by subscribing to my channel. If you're returning, you already know I love you, I appreciate you, and I can't wait to share even more festive DIYs coming soon, and I hope you're a subscriber as well. So like I said, this whole process was so easy. Literally what you see me doing, that's it. And look how cute those little transfers came out. Now, to dress this one up a little bit, I'm just going to simply hot glue some baker's twine all the way around the perimeter of this little oven mitt. So using these decals or this iron-on transfer paper, you can make it as simple or as crafty as you want. And I just thought that adding this little touch of the baker's twine all the way around really added to it and really made it festive. So it's totally up to you how, complicated or how easy you want to make it. And to top this one off, I'm just going to make a little twine bow and stick it right on the top. But how easy was this little oven mitt to make? And like I said, this would make a cute little gift, and I'm just so excited to decorate the home for Christmas. So on the back of this oven mitt, I found this really pretty image, and it's in the shape of a Christmas tree, but it has a bunch of Christmas words, or I believe it says, "We wish you a Merry Christmas," actually. Nope, it has a bunch of Christmas words. I saw a lot of images, so I'm kind of getting them confused. So again, I just cut around really like the image, and then I just ironed it on. Super, super easy. Now, again, to add some detail, I'm going to go ahead and hot glue some of this baker's twine just around the top of the glove, and I am going to go to the back and wrap it around. And I'm actually going to do that twice and top it off with a bow. So you're going to have to let me know down in the comments, have you ever heard of this product before? Have you ever used it, and what do you think? Do you think that you'll give it a try? I'm telling you, it is so easy, and like I said, it is a great alternative. If you don't have a Cricut or a Silhouette, this is a great alternative to that. You don't have to have any major equipment, just an inkjet printer. So, and even I do have a Cricut, and this was kind of addicting. I kind of wanted to print more and say, ooh, what else can I make? You know, what else can I do? So coming up with these ideas were a lot of fun. So for my last iron-on transfer, I wanted to make a bigger decal, and when I saw this, I thought it was really funny. Christmas calories don't count. Ugh, I wish that was the truth. And I'm telling you, I am a Christmas cookie girl. I love Christmas cookies. I just love cookies in general. But I'm just going to take another flour sack towel. I'm going to peel off the grid, and then I'm going to hold it on for 2 minutes and iron it on, and now I have this new kitchen towel. All right, so now we're going to move on to the water slide decal paper. So for this, there are a few more steps, but I'm telling you, it's super easy. Now, again, you're going to want to load your paper so the shiny side is up, or so it prints on the shiny side. You may want to do a test run with just some regular computer paper to see how your printer prints, but either way, you just have to make sure that the images are going to be on the shiny side. So you just load your paper, and then it's going to print out. Look how nice and crisp that is. And I'm going to show another one as well. And I loved this image. I thought that this was perfect for my 4-year-old. And now we have our images we're going to start with. So next I took them out to the garage. You want to go to a well-ventilated area. And I sprayed each one of my printables with a layer of the Krylon Matte Finish Protector Sealant. And you're going to do this 3 times, waiting 10 minutes in between. So spray, wait 10 minutes, spray, wait 10 minutes, spray, wait 10 minutes, and then you're done. So now I did all of the spraying and sealed it all up. So now it's time to actually use them. So I thought I would make a variety of different kitchen items using the decals. So the first thing I'm going to do is, this is actually going to go on a charger, but this trivet just happened to be the perfect size for the inside of the charger. So I'm just tracing around it, and now I'm simply going to cut it out. And I'm going to cut it down and make sure it looks good. And then I'm going to take a bowl of water. Now you do want to make sure that your water is lukewarm. I can tell you this from experience, because after I did this transfer, I had to pick up my daughter from school. Therefore, the bowl of water sat out and got cold, and I tried to do some transfers and it didn't work. So please make sure you have lukewarm water. Now you do want to wet your surface. So as you saw, I was just kind of dipping my finger into the water and wetting the charger. You don't want to get it too wet, which is why I kind of dabbed a little bit of it up. And now I'm going to let it drip dry. You're going to have that in the water for 60 seconds. And then using my thumb and my index finger, I'm going to push up so a little bit of the transfer is above the image. See, I'm sliding it off. Now you can really see the little bit of the transfer slid off, and I'm going to hold it. Then I'm just going to simply pull the paper out from underneath it. Now this is sped up quite a bit. You want to go very slow. Now this is fragile, so you do want to be careful. That's why you just don't want to rip it out. But like I said, just pull it out very slowly, and then take a paper towel and just kind of dab, dab, dab. Now you might have little water bubbles underneath. You can just kind of push those out. See, I just pushed one out to the side. And you do want to make sure your finger is wet when you do this, because if you put your dry finger on there, it will rip the transfer. But that was all there was to making this. Now you do want to make sure to let all of your projects cure even overnight if you can. Now that paper is not ripping there, it's just the water making it look like
you know, a little lighter. So I'm just going to go ahead and dab it off, and then I'm going to put it off to the side and let it dry overnight. And now I have this really cute charger plate, and it says treats for Santa, milk, cookies, and reindeer snacks. So how cute is that for my daughter? I just love that. So the next thing we're going to make is a little cup for Santa's milk. So I found this image, of course, on Google, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. And I found this red cup at the Dollar Tree. So the first thing I have to do is put my little graphic in the lukewarm water. Now, do you see how it curls? You definitely want to hold it down there with your fingers just a little bit so it doesn't curl onto each other. Then after 60 seconds, take off your decal, slip it, and then look how easy that glides right on. And I don't know if you saw it, but I did wet that cup a little bit too. Now I'm just using my finger to go ahead and wet it and position it. The nice thing is if you don't get it right the first time, you do have time before it cures to kind of move it around. But again, you want to go carefully because they are very thin and they could rip. But as long as you take your time and you just make sure that your fingers aren't dry when you're touching it, you'll be good to go. And now we have the perfect cup to put Santa's milk in on Christmas Eve. Next, we're going to make a cute charger plate just to put some little Christmas cookies or Christmas candies on. So I'm going to use this little plate from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to put a variety of different images. So I have little Christmas cookie images, and like you can see, I'm just putting the image on and then carefully pulling that white paper off. I thought that this tray was so cute. And in fact, if you bake, you could actually fill it with some cookies and give them away as gifts. Then to add just a little something to this tray, I went ahead and took that red and white baker's twine, and I went all the way on the inside perimeter with that, and then around the edges as well. And I just thought that this really brought this tray to life. But how easy was it to transfer those little images on there? You could have it say Merry Christmas, you could have it say Happy Holidays, whatever images you like that are free for you to use on Google. The possibilities are endless. This is your friendly reminder that if you love what you see so far, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Not only does it really help my channel to grow, but it tells YouTube that you love what you see and want to see more. So smash that like button. For the next DIY, I'm going to decorate this little red spoon rest that I found at the Dollar Tree. And I printed off this printable, and I'm just going to cut it down. I need it to go long ways, if that makes sense. So I need to put the two words next to each other as opposed to one on top of each other. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut those out. Next, I'm going to stick them in that lukewarm water for 60 seconds. And then I'm going to wet my surface, and look how simple that was to slide on that transfer. Now I did have to move them around just a little bit. So like I said, these are easy to kind of move around before they cure. Then just to dress this one up, I took some white paint and I'm just kind of dabbing it all the way around the edges. And then I'm going to take a makeup sponge and I'm just going to sponge some white paint in the middle and a little bit over my words as well. So this makes, again, the perfect gift or just a perfect little decor piece. Now, this is for decor purposes only. I'm not actually going to use it as a spoon rest, but I thought that this would be perfect just to put on an oven to add some holiday cheer. Next up, I found this cute little spatula, so I thought that I would add this Christmas tree to that. Now, this came out kind of dark, so I would recommend if you're going to put something on red to have it be kind of a yellow or a white, but you can still see it when you're up close. But that was super easy. It slid on so perfectly. And then I just added some green and red and white baker's twine and made a bow on the handle, and now I have this cute little spatula I can display with all of my Christmas kitchen items. Now I'm going to take that trivet again, and I found this Eat, Drink, and Be Merry transfer. So I thought, oh my gosh, how cute, and this would be a perfect gift again. So I'm just going to go ahead and slide that on, and that was all this one took. Now, if you want, you can go ahead and paint the back of the trivet with white paint to get that image to pop even more, but I honestly just liked it just like that. I would suggest maybe putting a layer of Mod Podge over this so you could actually use it as a trivet, or you could just use it as a display piece like I'll be doing. But how simple, that took minutes to make. Now I'm going to make this festive plate. I found this image, of course, on Google Images. So I'm just going to do the same thing. I put it in my water, waited 60 seconds, and now I was able to slide it off. So I positioned that in the middle of my plate. The only thing, I wish that I would have made it just a smidge bigger to fill that entire circle on the inside. But I am going to go through and put some white paint all the way around the edges, especially they have raised dots, so I just wanted those dots to kind of stand out a little bit. So I'm just going to use my makeup sponge and just dab, dab, dab all the way around with some white paint, and I loved the snowy effect that this gave. Now I should have stopped here, but I got a little dab snowy happy. So I did go ahead and do the middle, and then I did where the transfer stops, and now this looks like Christmas at Target, but that's okay because I love Target. Now, no kitchen is complete with some cute little soap dispensers, so I just did the same thing, and I found this cute little gingerbread couple. So I just put my little decals onto the soap dispensers that I found at the Dollar Tree. And look how easy those went on. Then, of course, to dress this up, I'm going to tie some of that red and white baker's twine around the pump part and make a little bow. And now I have these super cute soap or hand lotion dispensers that are perfect to put on my sink for Christmas. Next up, you know we need a hot cocoa or coffee cup. So I found this white coffee cup at the Dollar Tree. So I put that little bottle of paint under the handle to hold it straight. Then I found this fun decal that says I run on coffee and Christmas cheer, and isn't that the truth? So I simply went ahead and put that on the front. And now I have a really cute coffee cup. This also would make a great gift if you want to put candies or any kind of peppermint or coffee K-cups in them and give them away as presents. Okay, next we're actually going to do like a crafty decor thing. I found this cookie sheet, and I purposely wanted to use a cookie sheet because, hello, Christmas cookies. And the first thing I'm going to do is paint the whole thing in Waverly chalk paint in white. Now I did make sure to get the edges because this is going to be made into a cute little display sign, so you will be able to see the edges. So just make sure to give it a good coat. After that, I found this image on Google, and it says Baking Spirits Bright, and I thought it was perfect for a Christmas kitchen. So I'm simply just going to remove the the transfer paper from underneath and slide it out slowly. And like I said, this is sped up, so you can imagine how slowly I did that. And then I was able to position it. It did kind of end up a little crooked, but that's okay. I still loved how this one came out. So now I'm just getting out all of the water bubbles, making sure that it all looks good. Any of my edges that might have flopped. And then I'm going to take my fingers, dip it in the water, and I'm just going to go over the edges just to kind of secure them down. Next, I'm going to take my crimson Waverly chalk paint, and I'm going to paint all around the edges of my pan. And again, I am going to go kind of underneath the pan as well because that might be seen. Next, I'm going to use that red and white baker's twine, and I'm going to hot glue that to the inside of my pan, and I thought that this added such a cute little touch too. Then I took that brush that had the white paint on it, and I'm just kind of dabbing around the white, or the red, I'm sorry, just to kind of dull it down a little bit, but also give it that snowy effect. And now we have this super cute cookie sheet pan display sign for a Christmas kitchen, and I thought it turned out so fun. So as you can see, it is so easy to make a variety of different items for your home or for presents by using these Hiipoo water slide and iron-on. And now it's time for the final reveal. What do you think? I had so much fun creating all of these Christmas kitchen decor pieces, and honestly the best part was just going to the Dollar Tree and going to the kitchen section and just looking to see what can I make, what could I add, and I just loved all of these little ideas. They honestly took minutes to make. It was super simple. So if you're interested in picking up some of the Hiipoo water slides or the iron-on transfers, don't forget I have a link in my description box below. Be sure to visit their Amazon store, and if you do try these out, please let me know. If you have any questions, you could definitely ask me as well. I'm not an expert, but I did learn a lot from making all of these fun items. So definitely give it a shot if you're looking for a fun and easy way to craft. You're going to have to let me know down in the comments which one of these little DIYs was your favorite. Also, what are your thoughts about this decal paper and this iron-on transfer paper? I'd love to know what you think. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. If you haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that little notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. I also want to thank Hiipoo Water Slides and Iron-On Transfer for sponsoring today's video. Thank you so much for sending me your amazing product. I can't wait to use it again. I hope that you got a lot of ideas and were inspired to create some festive DIYs for this upcoming holiday season or to give away for Christmas gifts. I had a lot of fun making them and sharing this fun product with all of you. Well, until I see you again, I'll craft with you soon. Bye!